Welcome back to the Australian Esports High School League competition for Rocket League. I'm Mendrix, and joining me what after feels like way too long is Emperor ZK. Mate, how have you been?
I've been really good, missing this, and happy to be back once again.
Beautiful stuff, man. Well, we are going to be starting off with Westbourne versus Beacon Hills. It's going to be Division 2 of Round 3. Things are beginning to heat up. Obviously, been waiting to see what's happening with the competition as time goes on. Have you been following it at all?
I haven't been able to tune in, so this will be my first one in a long time to get a refresher.
Oh, you are in for a treat, Emperor. You are an absolute treat. But of course, we wouldn't be able to treat ourselves to this fantastic competition if it wasn't for our sponsors.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go. It is to begin with AGON by AOC, the gaming monitor partner who provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. Indomie, the noodle powder made with high quality flour and selected ingredients and spices. A plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any of the following flavors available today from your local grocer or at indomie.com.au.
And the AEL, in partnership with the Department of Health and Aged Care, is promoting our You've Got No Game When You Vape campaign. Do you know the harms and risks of vaping? For more information, head to health.gov.au/vaping. If you'd like help to quit, check out the My Quit Buddy app. It tracks your progress and helps you stay motivated. Or call Quitline 137848 and talk to a professional counselor for free and confidential advice about quitting. Well, that being said, though, I think we're pretty much ready to jump into it. Why don't you have a quick check to see what's happening with the players, make sure they're happy to go, all that good stuff. I think they're ready. Are you ready? I think they're ready.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get ourselves ready. All the guys are starting to get themselves in,
No, beautiful.
and boy, oh boy, it's gonna be
Oh
great.
boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think it's starting to flip into it. Beautiful stuff. We're jumping into the matches now, so it's looking pretty good in that sort of sense there.
All right, and there's a little bit of a play, and you'll see. Going in straight. Wait a minute. Hudson is straight out. They're gonna get control and rest this one back out. Coming in from this side. Well, I gotta say, like, this has only been 20 seconds. They already want all the action and trying to get the attack onto the blue side.
Yeah, as you can see there, a little bit of control here now in the blue side's half. Ball is going to be cleared out on the way towards Beacon's Hills. Axe Pro taking it a bit slow, does go up high, will be bumped out of the way, unable to go into a ball. It's going to rebound off the sideboard, make its way in towards the center. Smug Jupiter trying to get in there, but Sam will knock it away. Looking at everything that's happening now, there is Smug's a little bit low on boost, so hopefully can refill, certainly get a little bit more in the tank and drop it up. In the meantime, though, a bit of a kerfuffle here in the midfield.
Yeah, Kami, it's not too bad. Hudson's going to remain a little bit of control, but it's going to be challenged away by Smug Jupiter. Getting that, none of them really have too much of a boost until AK's Pro 202 is coming in, but there is a lot of scramble left and right on center, and Orange is going to take the ball back. They're going to try to redirect this one back forward, but none of them really have filled each other out just completely. But that is going to be on point, and the first one goes to Beacon Hills.
Axpro manages to jump through on the side there, off the sidewall, a lovely little touch just near the top of the bonnet. We'll be able to push that one right into the goal there. Was going to be a hard one to defend just with that bounce, so looking pretty good on the side of things here. Beacon Hills now up 1. Of course, this is going to be a best of 5, so there's got plenty of opportunities for Westbourne to get themselves back into it. A few little whiffs here on the side here, not actually ideal. At first I thought these whiffs are not going to be a big deal, but Hudson seizes the opportunity, knocks that one right off the side here. You can see the boost ending just that little bit at the end to get that chip shot, making it an even playing field.
Yeah, I thought, I was just with you as well. There wasn't going to be too much coming out from that scramble, but Hudson is locked in. This man is ready to go. And then on top, AK's Pro on the other side, scoring the first blood of this match. It's going to look to have a little bit of an aerial play, but challenged by Hudson at the same time. Beatbox is, well, they're around the same time. It's not too bad. They are all in position, trying to contest. And AK's Pro desperately trying to make this play against Agreeable, but at the same time, danger close! And boom, it is Hudson.
Yeah, Agreeable doing a fantastic job to get that in towards the center here as well, taking it most of the way. Hudson waiting like a shark, a predator smelling blood in the water, knocks that one straight into the back of the net, bringing Westbourne ahead in this competition now. Smug Jupiter, of course, still needs to jump in a little more, has managed to jump into it. Beatbox still looking for some boost here for the time being as well. It's a bit telling at the start who's probably starting to struggle, depending on how quickly they will source boost from without the field. AK's Pro does go up high, but unable to knock it away, but all will be cleared regardless. Agreeable now does knock it in the air, but it will be cleared towards Westbourne's half. Hudson now does have center into from the back or off the side or into the center. A bit risky, but they're not going to be punished off it just for the time being as well. AK's Pro goes up high, does knock it nice, but isn't going to hit the mark.
Yeah, that was a really good attempt, but it's just not the right angle at the second. So at this, we save this. You can see it. AK's Pro desperately trying to recontest with this, getting a little bit, but no one else on the team is ready to go with him. They are all very far away from the ball, as they are going to just quickly pass it back. I don't think that's what they wanted to do. Hudson's going to get the bounce at the back. That's a nice little bit of a clear away from Smug Jupiter.
It's still in danger there for the time being, but it looks like Westbourne's not going to press the attack. Probably opting to get some more boost instead. Agreeable has got some boost, will push it forward, but it will be cleared away by AK's Pro, putting it towards the center. Sam now taking it slow, will be able to get that one nice and easy. One nice quick touch there, will just retreat straight back to the goal. So looking to be the dedicated goalie here. I know Formal would have some choice words of there being a dedicated goalie. He does not like it at all, Emperor, but he's not here to say anything about it for the time being, so we'll let Westbourne get away with it for the time being. Hudson, though, nice touch up high. AK's Pro, though, finds the save, knocks that one away to safety.
Yeah, it's actually quite interesting to always see a dedicated goalie coming into playing Rocket League, but, you know, what can you do? Oh, we just like this. Oh, Hudson, a little bit too much. The angle a little bit too high. Barely misses that one. Now AK's Pro, it is his turn, but it's going to be cleared away. There is going to be a little bit of a contest. At the same time, Agreeable's going to clear that away. Hudson already zoned in. AK's Pro missing the area by a long shot. And that is going to beat the 1 minute horn.
This is Division 2. That aerial's definitely a hard one to catch by their standards, so I can understand why AK's Pro was trying to make something happen there. That means we've got possibly a shining light here in the future. I do find that when you see these high school players trying to be more mechanically heavy in terms of their play, even if they fail, I guess that idea of just being unafraid of failure lets them get a little bit better, and some excellent stuff there. Nice save though by Sam, just a nice little easy touch to knock that one away. That is not an easy one to keep out of the net by any stretch of the imagination. Ball's going to go right over. AK's will go for the clear here. Westbourne happy to maintain this 1 point lead for the time being with 10 seconds on the clock. Beaconsfield needs something special.
Yeah, the final countdown coming in. Oh, it's Smug Jupiter. 3 seconds left onto the clock. Barely gets that one cleared away. AK's Pro. That is a beautiful side swipe. And then straight into Smug Jupiter, waiting in line. Top left corner. That is absolutely brilliant. And like you said, I love it when you try everything and, you know, be unafraid to just go for it. That's just so much better.
Yeah, unfortunately there didn't favor Hudson either. He was actually behind the ball there for the defense, but he panicked a little bit, went to the side there, and unfortunately Beacons Hills have brought this to overtime. Unfortunately for Westbourne, fantastic for Beacons Hill. We seem to possibly have a series here on our hands. Emperor now. Hudson going to clear away for the time being, let the ball bounce. No one wants to jump into it just yet. Smug Jupiter will push it up high. Again, just letting it bounce. No one really pushing the ladder here. No one trying to force a buckle just to yet. As I say that, though, we do have AKs. He's going to bring it back around the other side here. Some would call that dangerous, but I do like the way he's made it happen. But he has let the ball drop. Agreeable now will be taking it in. Hudson waiting in the winds to make something happen, but Smug Jupiter should be able to get the clear here, but it seems to be Beacons Hills in the defense. Agreeable's in a good spot, but doesn't get the touch they needed. And the ball's going to remain on the Simon side. There's two players going to be, you know, just having a little bit of a bumper battle in the center there. Obviously, has been knocked away. That's not much what's going to happen now. Agreeable looking for it. Hudson, though, will knock that one away for the time being. Nice defense by Beatbox. but it's just going to go around the corner. Agreeable just sees it. Probably didn't need to go and push it in, but just to make sure Beatbox just wasn't ready to reposition after knocking that one away. And Westbourne will be taking through here match 1 in this round of 3.
Oh man, you can see the nerves is starting to come through. But I think this is also very, very nice coming into our first game, our first match of the day. If this is Division 2, I'm already excited for what else we're gonna get because that was pretty good.
Pretty good. I agree. I definitely agree. These guys are definitely showing us some pretty special stuff here. Of course, a bit rough around the edges, but that's to be expected in the high school league. That's the whole point of the competition. And then I can see some shining lights that these players are trying to be doing things a little bit better and get that movement going. Plus, it's the first game of the day. It's probably a bit of a little bit of the, what's the word? The nerves they need to shake out.
Yep, 100%. Like it's the first match. You gotta give it a little bit of a warm up before you really start coming out swing, right? And so far, mechanically speaking, these guys are already pretty good. I would say they're better than me already. Like, we say this, we put them on such a high precipice on skill cap, and especially these guys are just in high school. But wait a second, did we just catch someone slipping on that goal right there?
Yeah, someone was not locked in, unfortunately. Agreeable. Look at Agreeable was probably having some internet issues there. This happens, obviously, when we are going through that stuff there, but what can you do? That's just the scenario here.
I think we have a pause being...
No, still good. Still good.
Oh no, it's still good. Oh, we do have someone claiming that the game is broken. I guess that... Yeah, we're just going to have to see how we go. It is unfortunately going to be a 3v2.
See how we go. This is the thing they need to sort it out. It's part of the issue. Sometimes these things happen, but the show must go on. So hopefully they can resolve whatever is happening now for the time being. Get things up and running. Yeah, it looks like Sam's there. They're gonna be slowing things down a little bit. Casper's just holding off for the time being.
Yeah, it looks like we are unable to get this pause out. And it looks like the player can't do anything else. We are going to get an official ruling just to come in. But yeah, we will have a fix coming up. But it looks like we might have to replay this second one until we get the rest going through. And so we're just going to have to discount this one as it is.
We'll see how we go. See what they're going to go. But we'll let it continue for the time being. AK Spread bringing it up high. Nice little attempt there by Dude to push this one in, but unfortunately, that's not going to be able to get anything across here. So Dude won't be able to do too much then. Let's see how we go. Oh, Casper now. Just trying to push that one in. I think we do have some issues there.
Yeah, looks like we are just going to have to keep it rolling for now until we have a proper fix.
Yeah, I think we do have a restart that has been called here in this scenario here. So what we'll do is we'll just transition back to our beautiful faces here, Emperor. Everything's going to be good there for the time being. What we'll do is we'll get everyone to jump out of the game and we'll get it back in again for a restart.
Yep. Looks like we are going to be calling back into a restart into this one. Not going to be too much coming in. But yeah.
No, that's all good. We'll get that going as we get the lobby up and started again so we can get everything back in and running.
Yep.
And
no worries.
These things happen, right? These things happen. It is the nature of the competition. Mind you, I've seen it happen in the higher leagues as well, so that's all good. And I think the players will appreciate the fact that there's going to be a reset coming through as well. It does give an opportunity to come to it. That being said, we're not going to be resetting the scoreline from the first game. That's still going to be maintaining its position. So that means that right now, Westbourne is still up 1 for the time being. Beacon Hills obviously on 0 wins with that best of 5. So we'll get these up and going. I'm going to have a quick check as well to see how they got this up and going. And I've checked to see that as well. And we'll be able to get everything back in as well. Yeah, looking all right on the end there, so it should be fine. What we might actually do, I'm just going to put it to a quick break while we bring everything back so we can get everything fixed up and get everything sorted. So we'll just be right back while we get this one sorted out for you, get through these technical difficulties. Alrighty guys, we are going to be hot swapping quickly into the game as it gets started. We're here for the remake, and as I say that, we're going to jump into Hudson, scoring a fantastic quicker goal there for Westbourne there. Nice 95-kilometer hit on the side there, using the boost appropriately. Thank you so much for your patience, everyone, while we sorted out those technical difficulties and get everyone back into the field as appropriately.
Yep, there we go. As soon as we get that, it's the first few seconds worth of a goal. That's always going to be a highlight of Rocket League. We love it. It always happens, doesn't matter when you what type of competition. But there he is going to beat the second year return from AK's Pro.
Very nice little hit there. Very nice little hit indeed. And you can see that touch comes through. Nice power behind it. Very hard for anyone to really jump and react and try and knock that one away here. So Beacon still strike back. Of course, Westbourne still hold that game advantage.
All right, here we go. It is the same corner. AK's Pro trying to get a second dive. Yeah, 1 minute. They miss.
That's a beautiful, beautiful little pinch from the side as he brings it up, right? You can see just knocking it and that nice little touch. We'll be able to use the rebound to come in. That's a hard ball to defend as well. Beacon's Hill now up in the lead here in game 2.
All right, here we go. We need a bit of an answer. Smug Jupiter's going to quickly clear that one away back into the blue corner. And you can see Smug Jupiter, they're all setting themselves up. AK's Pro going to go for the backup. And there is going to be a little bit of a scuffle. No one from Westbourne was really contesting too much for the ball. They're just saying, all right, well, it's in the corner. We're going to just let you do your thing. And then we're going clear for this. Not sure if I fully agree, as there's not going to be enough backup. So Hudson have to just concede at this point.
Yeah, but it's a bit of confidence as they try to make a play happen. They're trying to make sure they've got the boost, everything they need as well. It's very easy in these corners and near the front part of the goal, especially in these divisions, to just miss the ball entirely, and that ends up obviously netting a goal. So the players, rightfully so, just being a little cautious, right? Because they don't have the same control that the pros have, that the higher divisions have, and so they just want to take it that little bit slower. Hudson, though, speeding things up, will get the boost in. It's a nice little one in the corner, but no one's going to be there to finish that one through. Agreeable coming in just a little bit too late.
Yeah, it's a really unfortunate moment just there, but Agreeable is going to just quickly clear that one away. Hudson's going to be here for the contest. Gets a little bit of a bounce. It's 1-on-3. There's not much he can do much more. Agreeable is going to go and do it once again. He just says, all right, you know what? This ball's just going to sit on that left corner, and there's nothing you can do about it. Hudson desperately trying to find something. Agreeable going for the interception. Going to get the ball up a little bit, but it is still a little bit too far from Hudson to connect.
Yeah, a bit of boost in the air there. He's not going to have the touch they're looking for, but Westbourne won't be jumping on the loose ball in this scenario. Smug Jupiter goes up again. Agreeable slows it down, chooses to take the low ground play, but it is going to be cleared out by AK's Pro, and then Sam will follow suit as well, playing that goalie, that dedicated goal position once again. A very conservative approach to the game. Hudson up high, misses the touch just ever so much there, and that means the ball will not be pushed through for the time being. Big Hills get the clear.
It actually looked really, really good at that second. There was a lot that was agreeable, even though it's in slow motion. But Hudson's going to quickly disrupt that play. Gets the ball onto that side. I think that's going to be pretty good, but, you know, there is going to be the clear away. Nice little bit of a bounce all the way down. And there is going to be the contest in reverse. And now it's all up to Sam. Nice and easy of a clear. But at the second, not really out of the woods just yet.
Yeah, I do like some of the plays here as well. Hudson just going for that backward jump there, trying to get some space there, obviously find a better position to try and contest the ball. X-Pro as well, or AK's Pro doing a fantastic job on the defense here. Beatbox guy though, or Beatbox is going to be there, Beatbox rap guy. Agreeable gets a nice little corner of center there, but it's just not going to have the angle needed to as well. We do see that there's a few whiffs there as well. Those whiffs though might prove dangerous, but they do not get punished for it.
Oh, that was really rare chance right there coming in, but you know what? There's going to be the capitalization. Barely missing on the angle as well. Smug Jupiter's going to try to reclick this one onto the right angle, but both side coming in from Westbourne. They're going to quickly take control. There's the destruction of AK's Pro. How else do we get a little bit more play back into it? They are looking for an answer. The angle is not there. Hudson is desperately trying to find something to get to his team, but it's going to be cleared away.
Yeah, AK's Pro gets it in the center as well, tries to jump in, doesn't get the touch necessary, and will push it into the corner here. looking for a cross. It's a nice little hit there as well. The dunk off the backboard was a possibility, but just didn't get the angle needed that time around. Like the positioning, like the thought process. Smug Jupiter now trying to stop the ball from getting through. Will be able to stop that as well. Agreeable was shot on goal, and it's just not going to be able to hit the mark that time thanks to the defense of Beacon Hills.
Alright, 37 seconds left onto the clock. They're going to have to do something right now. Westbourne looking for the opportunity. But that is dangerous! AKS Pro coming flying like Superman.
Yeah, as you can see here, Smug knew exactly what needed to be done. Did get a fantastic cross here, and AKS Pro, really the shining light of Beacon Hill at the moment, has done a fantastic job on the saves, is there when needed to be with the clears, and of course, has been damn accurate on these attacks. Really liking the play here. With 30 seconds left on the clock, Westbourne do have a very hard hill to climb if they're going to find a way to make it back. Beacon Hill, on the other hand, probably just need to chill out a little bit. Probably is time to park that bus.
Yeah, don't really have to do anything. Just gain control of the ball and just keep clearing away. There's plenty of things that you can do. Wait a second!
Ooh, not enough. Too much pepper on that last little bit at the end there. Just needed to be a little bit further back.
Yeah, man.
Top of the bonnet, really. You want to get on the tip of the bonnet in that scenario.
Wow, there you go. Beacon Hill, they are gonna quickly get one up for themselves, and yeah, that's pretty good. I gotta say, if we had that little bit of a play from the beginning all the way to now, I will say from the 2 games, AKS Pro really warmed up. Like, he did quite well from game 1, but game 2, look at him go. Like, he scored, well, I think, did he score all 3?
Yeah, managed to get 3, I think, that one as well.
Yeah.
You can see 3 goals in the back there. 5 shots as well was taken. When you compare that to Westbourne, they only had 3 shots. That's a sort of illustrates the opportunity, right? You miss every shot you don't take. That's the, as they like to say on that one there. But as we do, just, wait for everyone to ready up, get themselves back in position. We should be good to jump into that next game. Of course, 1 apiece now. We've got a series on our hands here, Emp.
Yep. It's good. It's good. We want to see a close match. We want to see, people getting crazy with it and just show us exactly what they're made out of. And both sides has already told us exactly the kind of playstyle they're going to be playing through their plays. And it looks like there's going to be a little bit of switch up. Agreeable, the shot was great, but alas, it wasn't the right angle. But still, it is already signaling a very different kind of a play coming from Westbourne.
Yeah, Hudson there trying to get in, but has no boost, so that playmaking capabilities are superior. As I say, that Smug Jupiter, nice little hit on the side there. As you can see, this is the problem coming in with those half measures. Smug Jupiter here has plenty of boost, gets a nice little hit there. Sam should have hit, hit the jump up, not jump forward. That might have made the difference there, but it is tough in those situations. I've panicked and whiffed many of times myself in those exact same spots, so I do feel for Sam.
Yeah, well, what can you do? Some of these things just happen, and there out you go. That's what you get for scoring that first one. So here we go. Agreeable, you're going to quickly contest, get that one through. Sam doesn't really want to let go, but Hudson's going to get answered in reverse. Agreeable, you're trying to contest into the middle, but it's going to just fall for the ball for now. He knows that we have to get Hudson back. Oof! No rebounds.
Yeah, the follow-up just wasn't there from the rest of Beacon Hills. It was a nice, strong hit there. Had a really good angle, but unfortunately, of course, the speed is something that needs to be taken into account here. And being Division 2, it's hard to react when that sort of speed is coming out. Yeah, Smug Jupiter now tries to slow it down. Axe Pro trying to speed it up instead. Does manage to beat the player, but Agreeable will find the rebound. Pushing the center there, bit of a 50 being hit between Smug Jupiter, and it will go towards the sidewall. Jump into the corner, Hudson trying to get it here, but it will be cleared away for the time being. As I say that though, not the best clear. Agreeable looking to make a play. Lovely little hit there. Knew exactly what needed to be done. Boosted towards the side. Managed to flick the ball up high, nice and high, using that there, and get around the ball for that side touch.
That was very nice. Very, very nice. That's what you want to see. Agreeable, you'll finally getting one in for himself as well. I gotta say, we've been looking at this one defender, 2 attacker coming in from Westbourne. Hasn't really worked out too well until now. Agreeable has been playing rather conservative and leaving Hudson to do most of the forward attacking. but all of a sudden, seeing him get a little bit of a cheeky tap, it's lovely.
It's well, what's good about the strategy, as much as Formal's probably right now watching and tossing and turning to me saying it's good in some strategy. As I said, that Hudson manages to come into it. And I think this is the point that I want to get at, right? Hudson and Agreeable can be very confident that there's going to be someone back, right? So they can look to be a little bit more crazier with their plays, like Hudson did there in that scenario, and it just opens them up to feeling a little bit better about overcommitting on certain attacks. And they're always going to have that backup, that Sam. Now, what Formal would argue is that, yeah, but you can rotate. Everyone can take their position in their turn playing that third man, playing that goalie position. If your rotations are correct, you can basically always have two people committing, one person back, two people committing, one person back. That's the general play that you want to sort of have coming into it. And it's like a nice little flow, like, a juggling act that you can play. As I said, Hudson, though, jumped up nice and high, Beacon Hills, sort of playing with the ball a little bit here. Smug Jupiter not getting the best hit, not the best touch there by AOC Pro either, and Hudson just cutting through the nonsense, getting that ball right in the back of the net.
I gotta say, like, yeah, back Formal will definitely have that kind of a remark. Is if you know how you're supposed to be like rotating and know the timing of all things or the general strategy of how the placement are, then yes, absolutely, that's the best correct ways. But sometimes when your player points and strategy are a little bit different and really want to just stick to that kind of a crazy more stern style of playing, you get exactly like Westbourne's current strategy, and it's working out. In this one, they're not doing too bad.
Nice little flick there, but of course the defense for Beacons Hill will hold it. Yeah, exactly, that's the point. I think it's that idea of like, well, the optimal strategy where you're supposed to perform at 99% requires you to do this. But everyone here understands where their skill level's at. And so they go, look, yeah, we can get to 99% efficiency if we execute correctly on this, but we can't. So it ends up feeling like a 67% sort of play. But if we have someone, playing back and we can get to 80%, I feel better playing at 80% because I want to get the win for the timing as well. And not to say playing like this is bad, like really sharpening your goalkeeping skills is definitely a strong skill to sharpen, right? So Sam can definitely take this advantage into the future as time goes on. And same with Hudson and Agreeable, they get to sit back and attack the whole time. That's also a great skill to really sharpen and hone as time goes on.
Yeah, agreed. It's actually one of the most frustrating things is like you have a really good goalie, and it's just there like blocking all the shots. There's nothing you can do about it until you take him out or something. But in a game of Rocket League, if your offense, it's the same thing. You're always struggling to try to get something in, and you can see the rest of Westmore. They're really trying to just hone this one in, put the price of the point into the difference to Beacons Hill, and they're gonna take a Smug Jupiter, get this one in, but AK Pro, he's just gonna keep on clearing. He's playing really well, but right now in this second match, he's been completely shut out of the attack, and there's nothing he can really do about it, as there's gonna be one more coming in. Hudson missing the follow-up. Here's a little bit of a chance. Sam is out. There's no one tending goalie until now, but what can they do?
Yeah, as you can see there, a few whiffs coming on through from all players here. Actually, you know what? I feel like there's been whiffs for 20 seconds straight here, but Beatbox will finally put an end to the curse. Hudson now trying to control the ball, try to keep it back on the Beacons Hill half here as well as everyone circles around. It's going to be pushed away from the corner. Now towards the westbound side. Sam, once again, waiting in the wing, will be able to stop that attack coming on through, but not out of the danger just yet. Nice little center here, and Axe Pro's ready and waiting to act. Will be able to pick that rebound off here, off Smug Jupiter, knocking it into the back wall.
Yeah, there we go. As soon as we thought he was a little bit out of this game, he says, hang on, my guy. 2 seconds left. We still got a chance to try to take it to OT. So let's see what happens here as they're both desperate, trying to go for it. It is fine. It is a good play. But the second, it is going down. And there is going to be Westbourne clearing it. And they are in the lead now, 2-1.
Oh, now they're at match point as well. If they manage to win the next game, they will be able to walk away with this round in their pockets. Something that obviously is going to be very nice to have. You want to be pushing as much as possible in these divisions, especially in these early stages, especially once all the players really start to wrap up their skills and start to sharpen up a bit more.
Yeah, I gotta say, Hudson really done well. Agreeable did one of the most really smooth little bit of a play that really surprised everyone. But nevertheless, we thought just as soon as Beacon Hills really answered with Axe Pro going through with all the dunk plays onto the side. I think that's his best corner as so far. But all of a sudden, Hudson says, hang on a second. We ain't done yet, so let's get this one through. It is going to be 2-1, and now Beacon's Hill needs something to answer.
Yeah, Hudson went up high, didn't miss it there, but Sam was waiting in the wing to keep that going. Agreeable now trying to force it through, but Beacon's Hill very quick on the attack, trying to keep the pressure onto Westbourne. Axe Pro will knock it off the side wall to try and get a center in, but will be cleared away this time. Hudson now on the attack, does manage to get a center through, but Axe Pro has managed to get back in return. Agreeable now, nice strike, but he is going to bounce off the backboards. No one's there to return. Of course, Hudson was too busy getting some demos instead.
It's all about sending that message. Sometimes it's not about the whoa. Hang on a second. Look at the scuffles going through. There's going to be the full clip from Hudson. He's going to try to bring it all around, but it's going to miss the second tap. There's going to be Agreeable you to go and back him up. And now Axe Pro quickly get that one in. But once again, they are going to challenge. Hudson's going to get the ball into the left corner. And now here's a prime opportunity. And there it is.
Yeah, that was a prime opportunity indeed, as you can see there. Good little tap there, gets it into the center. No one available here, and then manages to win the 50 afterwards as he just pushes a brute force right on through.
That's a little bit of a crazy angle, I gotta say. As soon as you saw Hudson's view, you just locked in with him. He was just like, do you see my view? Do you see what I'm going with? And this is exactly what I'm going to be doing. And he parked that one through completely. Axe Pro, man, this guy, he's always threatening. He's ready to go. Collecting all the boosts, 61, ready to have a second bump. And he's looking and he gets it!
Looking threatening and also has the firepower to back it up. Nice little hit towards the side as well. 3-man commits to the defense, but wasn't going to be enough there. They all don't hit the mark. And Axe Pro, though, gets the angle.
All right. Here we go. It's 1-1. This is a very close match right now. Both sides is not letting up. They are all trying to change the pace. Sam, he is going to be in place, and that is beautiful. No straight line goal for you. Axe Pro is going to try to go for it again. He has 44 into the boost, just looking, evaluating. Does collect. Oh my god. You can see the angle by the ball. He gets cleared.
Oh my god. After it's all said and done, after the shuffle and kerfuffle, Smug Jupiter manages to get it right there in the edge as well. All three players had to do it. And remember what I said at the start of the series, Em. These balls, when the players are close by and they're panicking, they don't have the control in the division yet to make it happen. That's why they like to take it a bit slow. That's why they like to get into a good position, because it's easier for them to knock the ball out. But when it's these close quarters, this combat, it takes a while for the players to get used to it, to do it confidently, and obviously to strike it truly, to get it out of the danger or to get it into the back of the net. And of course, Beacon Hills managed to come out on top in that scuffle.
I gotta admit, all I saw was all the cars playing Goat Simulator. They were all just bumping their heads, going, my horn's better than yours, and I'm gonna go for it. That was a good sight to see. Like, when everyone's panicking and just saying, come on, get the ball out. give me a clinch or something. That was cool.
Well, Agreeable now. Let's push it through. Hudson there gets a good center. I can see Agreeable's in position, but isn't going to have the angle to jump for it. Needed to slow down a little bit, perhaps put themselves closer towards the center. That's definitely a positioning error that needs to be ironed out as time goes on. Agreeable now looking to get back. Axe Pro with a beautiful little strike there, but it will be defended by Sam. This is what I mean. Honing these defensive skills, that was definitely a hard one to confidently take away here. Hudson now showing off a little bit, does get a little bit of boost stolen away, but it will be cleared out for the time being. Beacon Hills now back on the attack.
Yeah, they also have to, have a little bit more faith in calming down. Sam has actually been really well. As I say that, there is going to be the 3-man blowout coming in. Hudson desperate trying to clear this one away, and there is going to be the full clear that he's going to be getting. Unfortunately, there's still no one else to really back him up with it, so Control's going to go back in. But Smug Jupiter, he was taking his time. That things could have looked a little bit more dangerous as a group where he was going to try to line himself up, but he's a little bit too slow at it. There's going to be the tackle away, and here comes the play. Hudson's ready to pass this one through into the middle, but there was no commitment from Agreeable You.
Oh, Axe Pro, though, manages to get a nice little hit, runs at a boost, though, to keep on following through for the time being. Smug Jupiter will push that into the corner. Hudson there, ready to receive, and will now push that in towards the Beacon Seal path. There was a jump there. There was an attempt to obviously clear that one away before any danger happens. And now a series of myths has the ball bouncing eerily close towards Beacon Seal's half. Smug Jupiter, though, waiting to see that. Axe Pro, they will clear it well and truly away from danger here. Now Siege slowing things down, trying to get the position right, trying to make sure that's going to be the correct hit. Another whiff there will open things up for Hudson, knock it on through, but Big Box ready and waiting will be the resident third man here for the Beacon Hill side.
That's going to be a little bit dangerous. Both sides missing some crucial touches right there, and now waiting for the opportunity. AKS Pro trying to get this one cleared. Agreeable You trying to get that angle, but I don't think he's going to get the opportunity. Hudson desperately looking at it. They are going to get the ball down. It is on the final place, and they are going to miss it. So Beacons Hill is going to answer back.
We have a full series here, and we have a full series on our hands here. The next one, of course, will be the deciding factor. And it's a tough one, right? Looking at Agreeable, looking at Hudson, these players, they definitely like to go up and nice, be aggressive. Smug Jupiter, AK's Pro, though, I tend to give them just that little bit of the edge. I feel like that's the case here because they just do seem to have a little bit more movement on it. But, God, Hudson and Agreeable are threatening when they do get a good position on the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. As soon as they get the ball as the touch and they are ready to just, go for the kill, I think the rest of the team has yet to really catch up to what they are feeling, because as soon as they get it, they're like, yes, this is the angle, this is the play, and they're already gone through. Axe Pro is going to get taken down by Agreeable You instantly. They want the advantage. They want to start this one strong in this best match here, and both sides is up 2 games. They all want the closer, but Axe Pro, he's going to shoot that one in first.
Yeah, penetrating shot coming on through there as well. Unable to get the boost, but did get the angle, and that last little bit left in the tank was more than enough to get the job done, and we'll get that first blood here for Beacons Hill.
Here we go. What's the answer coming in? Westbourne needs something. Also needs Sam to maybe, sit oh my God. Not sure about that one, but thank goodness no one else was really coming onto the side from Beacons Hill, and hey, that's going to be something that they have to be just wiping off a sweat.
Yeah, you do have to be mindful of when you do take it across the side of the goal there. If Beacon Hills was ready and waiting, that was a definite opportunity to just push that one over the goal line. But they do get away for the time being. Beacon Hill now on the attack. Axe Pro trying to get a center in, but it will be handled easily by Agreeable. Hudson's turn now to jump will be a whiff, but doesn't matter because it is a nice little hit by Agreeable. It's going to go towards the backboard, but no one in position to get the rebound.
I gotta say, you see Hudson collecting all the boosts left, right, and center. Axe Pro says, we can't have that. Gonna give that one back. Smug Jupiter, nice challenge. He's gonna get that one through from the turn, looking for the finish. But Axe Pro was a little bit too quick on that one. Doesn't get the full angle. And now they're gonna take out Agreeable You as well. Beatbox is going to quickly clear the ball away. Sam as well says, you can do that, I can do the same thing. And now back into the orange corner. Smug Jupiter looking to clear this one away from Axe Pro. Axe Pro is going to quickly get the aerial bounce into the bottom. Hudson coming back to redrawing. He's out of boost.
Yeah, Axe Pro there showing off a little bit there, trying to go for the air dribble off the side wall. Obviously jumping from the top of the hill there, but unable to get control of the ball. It's definitely a more advanced maneuver. But you can see where these players are trying to get to in their positions. Smug Jupiter now will push this one out. Hudson trying to intercept, but will just miss the mark. Sam, though, will look for that, although it's going to be pushed out by Hudson instead. Hudson, plenty of boost here. He has an opportunity, gets it over the side here, but will be defended by Beacons Hills.
Yeah, that was actually a really tight shot. Unfortunately for him, there was just too many defenders on the same corner. Meanwhile, Sam clears that one away. Agreeable you in position. Now Hudson, that is a perfect play. It's a nice counter attack. Do we have the angle? Do we have any more? No, we don't have any more follow-up. But Agreeable you and Hudson, they are still maintaining control. It might just get a little bit dicey.
You can see their big box there, the last line of defense, making sure everything's going to be fine there. Smug Jupiter, and of course, AKS Pros rotating around, collecting the boost and looking for a stronger clear when opportunity arises. Smug Jupiter now trying to get some control, but Hudson will get the demo, will knock it into the backboard. Agreeable's not ready yet. AKS Pro will be able to knock this one away now on the counterattack. We'll take it upside. That's a pretty good cross. That's looking pretty good. Smug sees the opportunity, but he's just not able to get there in time. And the ball goes back in the side of Westbourne as they continue to push towards Beacons Hill half.
I gotta say, Axpro loves that right corner downwards funk. Oh! Could have been a betrayal in the highest of order, but no, we're still good. Hudson gonna quickly collect this one, looking for the angle. Doesn't really have too much, so he's just gonna be waiting back. And unfortunately, there is nothing that they can do about that. There's just no one else to follow up. And so, here's the play. Axe Pro, Smug Jupiter gets cleared away. Still 1 minute and 25 seconds left. Hudson's desperately trying to find something. Waiting for the boost collection, but gets taken out. Axpro saw that one coming from a mile away. And now it's up to the group of you to try to defend this one through, but it's going to quickly get challenged.
Oh, AKS Pro sees an opportunity. It will be defended by Hudson. Getting back from the demo there. Has a little bit of boost in hand and will use it effectively. Agreeable now. Oh no, the first one misses, but he does not get the angle to get it into the goal. A second opportunity for Hudson. He's going up high. He's got the boost. He's looking for the dunk. It's going to be good enough. And we have an even game on our hands, Em.
Let's go. Hudson, if you ain't jumping up from your seat and screaming, let's go, I don't know what you're doing, because that one was sick. He saw the setup, he saw the shot, he was waiting, he was patient, and he says, this is my time. 55 seconds left to go, and we ain't throwing in the towel just yet. So, what else do we have left?
Yeah, this could possibly go to overtime now. Both these teams not willing to give an inch. But eventually, a ball will concede through into one of those goals, and that will answer who's going to be our winner. Westbourne now another opportunity to try to push it in. Hudson, no boost though, to get into the middle of that nonsense and try to clear it away. Hudson though does manage to get some now, but we should just, play with it a little bit here, looking to sort of just dribble a little bit, knock it towards the corner. He's going to try and get it in there as well. This is an opportunity for a clear, and Beacon Hills sees it.
Yeah, here we go. This could possibly be the final play right now. Oh my god. They're scared away, but Sam says, don't worry, I'm still here. 7 seconds left. Looks like we might just be going to OT because no one's really need that ball. The final attempt at trying to get something. Axe Pro's trying to find a corner, but no. It's not going to happen. OT, here we go. All the way down to the last one.
This series went the length, Emperor. We have a 2-2 best of 5 overtime in the last match as well. We have to wait and see now which team buckles under the pressure, who is going to be victorious and who's going to walk away with nothing. Agreeable gets it into the center, sees an opportunity. Axe Pro also sees it, is able to defend, tries to go for the counter, but Hudson wants to keep it here if possible. Smug Jupiter now will be the one to clear it out of the danger zone into the safety of the corner. Axe Pro now trying to slow things down, will go towards Agreeable, but they're not going to be able to jump back. Smug Jupiter seizes an opportunity, but will be bumped out of the way before they can get a good touch on the ball. Now back here in the corner of Beacons Hill. Hudson's going to miss that one as it goes back into the center.
Oh, you can see the nerves are real high. Everyone is feeling the tension, and there is going to be the attack. But Hudson and Agreeable you, they're both ready to go as people are actually a little bit low on boost. Oh my god, Hudson, that was beautiful. But there's not going to be enough. Agreeable you is going to quickly contest that one, get that one back onto the orange side as they quickly recuperate, get some boost, and needs a little bit of a breather as now we are turning on. Hudson coming in, get this pass into the middle. Agreeable you is looking! Does not have the angle just yet, waiting for the second shot. Hudson gets that bumper onto the back, waiting for Agreeable you to get this one in. But here comes Axe Pro. Familiar corner, what can we see?
Tries to get through. Hudson does a good job on that backboard defense. Ball goes back in as well. Agreeable goes in for another save. Axe Pro coming in for another attack, but the 50's going to go up into the ceiling. Smug Jupiter bringing it back in once again. They're looking for a rebound into attack. Axpro up high manages to get it down, but of course it's not going to be a touch towards goal. Another opportunity to try and knock it into the backboard for a rebound. Axpro's come back around. Habsboost is there, is able to get the hit, but of course the deflection is just not going to be agreeable when he wants to fall to go. Hudson now with an opportunity, tries to push it in, but the pinch is going to push it up towards the ceiling once again. But here we go. It's enough. No, it's not. The ball's going to be saved once again. My God, Beacon Hills, you guys are a wall. Now another opportunity. Will he be able to slow it down? He doesn't get back around to get the touch necessary. And this game goes on, Emperor.
Yeah, went down just there. Smart Jupiter barely missing that one. But now it is time to attack and contest. And it looks like Hudson's going to be the one to win that one. Now it's going to get bumped up, but it's still going to be onto the orange corner. Collects a boost, put into Max. Now it's up to Axe Pro. He's got the ball. Just pass back to him, Hudson. They're giving each other all the respect in the world. Here you go. The commitment is there. Whoop. 2 to 1. Here we go. Oh!
There we go.
Oh!
Oh, Emperor, that's the highest I've ever heard your voice go. Off the edge of a play there. Hudson finally manages to get one over the line, and it will be Westbourne walking away with the victory. Wow. That was an intense finish, and the players, they did not disappoint.
Oh, that was sick. That was absolutely sick. You can see it. Axpro, Smart Jupiter really tried their best to keep on defending, attacking in the beginning, but then Hudson, he never gave in. Like, agree with you, had some fantastic touches and on-point shots, but, you know, it was barely missing. It's Hudson, you know, that patience keeps on paying off, and then when they know it's time for OT, Hudson just went for it. He just said, you know what, I'm going to park the ball and park myself onto that right side corner. I don't care. I'm just going to keep on waiting against all three of you until I get my chance.
Well, Division 2 brought us an absolute banger, but we do have more coming our way. Division 2 is not done just yet. We'll be right back with more Rocket League. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Australian Esports High School League Rocket League competition. Things are heating up now as we enter Division 2, BDC versus Navi, and of course, Emperor ZK is with me to cast everything going through. How are you feeling about this one, Emp?
I'm ready. I just had a really good match on the first one, and I'm ready for the second one. I'm ready to scream.
Oh, mate, I've never seen your voice go so loud in the last one. Westbourne and Beacon Hills really put on an absolute show for us, a series that went the length, but hopefully now we'll get an opportunity to see one once again here between BDC and Navi. I believe, we're going to be a little bit higher in that bracket as well, so I'm expecting some special stuff.
Yeah, hey, we're waiting. We're looking for all the highlight. We're looking at a little bit more shotgun and more, how can I say it, finesse kind of a play that's going to be even more intense.
Oh, absolutely, and the players now are jumping into the match, so we're going to get ready for us to watch this one come on through. Very exciting stuff. I cannot wait to see as they're getting ready. As you can see, it's maybe Skater Boy, Sleepy, Moldy. Oh, so I mean, it kind of sounds a little bit like the Seven Dwarfs. Let's be honest on that. Sleepy, Moldy, Skater. Oh, I'm going to call them Skatey just to say it. Look, there's different dwarfs, okay, Emperor? All right, there's just different dwarfs.
True. Nothing wrong with that. Well, and one of the skater dwarf. I'm just imagining those garden gnomes right now going with, old fashioned, just going to be on that porcelain. And it's going to be like, all right, so I'm going to be a skater. Oi!
Dangerous shot there, Moldy. Managing to pit that one up nice and high. You can see jumping down off the edge there, gets it up high there. Actually, to be Frosty, puts it in. And Loud Money, not getting the touch to the side there, does knock that one in the wrong direction.
Oh, here we go. The first one up, and Navi's going to be the first one to just parking it straight in. I mean, we haven't even done too much, but true to tradition of Rocket League, you got to score within the first 30 seconds, otherwise it's not called Rocket League anymore. And as we say this, it's going to be Moldy Sock trying to clear this one away. That was pretty confident play. He was way behind the attacker side. And now BDC looking to bump this one through. Frosty Falcon missing it barely. So Sir Kraken is going to be looking into the defense. They are going to quickly re-rotate all three just to contest for the one. And it's going to be nice and easy.
Yeah, Sir Kraken now trying to push that one into the center, but isn't going to have the desired bounce off the backboard. Frosty Falcon, though, a nice little hit there. Tries to get a double touch to knock that one back down. A bit of dunk action, but won't get the desired results. Back up here again. A dangerous position for Navi. BDC just relentless on the attack. Moldy Socks now is trying to get that one out of the way. Skater Boy not in position, and eventually the pressure, it forces Navi to buckle, and it's going to be one apiece.
Yeah, I like that one. Look at Frosty Falcon just quickly clears with the contest and says, boom! Here it is onto the side. I like it. 3 minutes and 33, 1 piece each. And this is already looking to be a rather different game from the first one that we had. If the first one we had was everyone trying to figure themselves out, these guys, they are all ready to go at each other's necks. And here we go, Frosty Falcon looking really sharp and fantastic.
Yeah, Frosty's definitely going to be a bit of a standout here for BDC. I feel jumping up high there, actually control back in the center. Skater doesn't have enough boost to make it work, and it will end up being another goal going the way of BDC.
Yeah, I've got to say, that was amazing. I was just all eyes glued on the way Frosty Falcon was playing that one, and he was just waiting calmly, waiting for that ball to come to his way, and then he drops it back in, takes the lead right now, and here we go. Loud Money gets the clear. Frosty Falcons once again. He sees the ball, he sees the angle. Here comes the aerial. What's the defense? None, and there we go.
Oh, I even had a reset in the back pocket if possible here. Look at this one here off the backboard. Great little effect there. So as you can see, manages to get all 4 wheels behind the ball. So if the positioning wasn't enough there, the Falcon even had another opportunity to redirect that ball and make things even more difficult for Navi. But of course not. Needed this time around. Moldy Sock now trying to make something happen. We'll get a demo onto the Frosty Falcon. But of course, ball's up high now. That's going to give him plenty of time to recover. Nice hit in the corner. Nothing you can do. And Frosty Falcon is making this look easy.
He's got 4 under his belt. I mean, we only just started 2 minutes and 50 from, what, 3 minutes and 33? It wasn't that much time, but he's being able to score one after another. It is now 4-1. Frosty Falcons is on a tear. He's unstoppable right now. And now Sir Kraken's going to quickly be the one to pass it around. They are looking and testing. Skater Boy going to be in place for the touch. And there's going to be replaced. Sleepy, 20 ping, looking to get it through. But it's challenged by Frosty Falcons. He's going to quickly get the bounce. Here comes the aerial. Here comes the dive. It doesn't really have much more to go with it, so it's going to be cleared. You're looking for a little bit more boost.
Yeah, I basically used all that boost to get that control and get the ball in position. Didn't have enough left in the tank to finish that one up. But of course, Frosty, we forgive you. You've already done too much in this game one. I think with that 4-1 lead here, Navi feeling a little bit rough behind the edges. As you can see, Molly Sock will get that cleared away. Frosty is going to just actually bring this back towards their side. It's going to go up high and is looking for an aerial play. Is actually going to do this. This is actually really fantastic play. He looks for the flip reset. Isn't able to finish in the end there, but that is a very, very disconcerting feeling seeing a player like that on the opposite side of the team. You do not want to go up against it.
Yeah, when you see a flipper just going for it, it's just dolphining all the way. Things gotta be changing, so taking him out is probably the best answer right now. But as we say that, no more boost is gonna be put down to Skaterbro until now. Frosty Falcons is back. They are gonna quickly contest. Moldy Sock wants this one back in, but is he gonna go back in? Sleepy's going to quickly pass the ball back into the middle. Here we go, looking for the angle, going for it, but Frosty Falcons in for the defense. And now it is time for Navi to try to find something. They're going to quietly try to park this one through, but Loud Money going for the attack, and they say, no, you're going to have to come back and defend.
At risk of, like, glazing Frosty more than is necessary, Frosty was looking to go for the boost, recognized that going for the boost meant that they were going to concede a goal, stopped going for it, went back to save it, and then resumed play. Okay? That's someone who understands the current presence of the game at that moment in time. If it was me, I would have got the boost and conceded the goal. I'm just putting that out there right now.
There's nothing wrong with that. I was just saying, like,
everything's wrong with my play.
but still, like you know, sometimes that's just you gotta give in to your primal instinct. It's like, have you seen Blue Lock?
Boost. Who cares about like conceding a goal? I'll just score more. It's fine.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, that's a hard one to get back for, but Frosty makes it look easy. Doesn't get the boost, but will continue to push it up high there, trying to limit the options here of Navi. As you can see, they've gone up high. So Kraken now will get a nice little hit. It's good, and it is gone. Ball goes in over the line. BDC with a 5-1 score lead.
Yeah, look at that. It's the softest of touch, and the speed is just slower. So Navi not getting that one through. Probably gonna have to be thinking back. We're gonna have to like try something different onto the second match. Don't really have too much else to say. There's final few seconds left onto the first game, and yeah, it's a rather tough one.
This is definitely a very large mountain for Navi to climb here. BDC looks so menacing, especially of course with Frosty being the MVP, showcasing those skills. That definitely was very impressive.
Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. We are locked in for a wonderful afternoon, Mendrix. Like, this is good. This is what I'm looking for.
Division 1 Emperor, right? This is Division 2. We have Division 1 as the little pièce de la résistance towards the very end here. So things looking pretty good. Frosty obviously is feeling a little bit like the big fish in the small pond right now. But of course, in Division 1, I don't know if you'd have the exact same sort of freedom.
Yes, there's going to be more contestants right there, right? A lot of the people that's going to be on a similar skill scaling. But at the same time, this is rather entertaining. Like, you can see Frosty Falcon. Here we go. Yep. He has control.
Flip reset didn't get around for the touch though to keep the it's hard to do that, right? I don't even know. I can't even do flip resets, Emperor, okay? Something that's outside of my wheelhouse for the time being. I'll get there. Don't worry. All right. That being said, Frosty Falcon will enjoy it here in this competition, having that as their repertoire. Sleepy now looking to do it. The way you sort of like just sort of combat this is, again, you have to be very aggressive against Falcon's plays, right? If you let him have that freedom, he will look for flip resets, he'll look to take the ball back, he'll look to do the aerials and just sort of limit your options. So what you need to do is contest him in the air before he's able to get set up, and that's easier said than done. Even I would be like, oh great, thanks for telling me to do that. You know, how do I execute on that? I'm the one giving the advice, and I know how difficult it is to do. So it's a tough one for Na'Vi, but they've managed to slow the pace of the game down for the time being. As you can see, Frosty now up high once again, good control, but isn't able to find the angle necessary. But it's a good pass to Kraken, who of course will come ramming through, but it will be defended for the time being. Sleepy tries to get there, but it's not good enough. Frosty manages to get it over the top of the edge here. Nice little click here off the top. Look at that control, right? He's able to know exactly what needs to be done as they're slicing through the air.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. Can't be defended in that situation. Frosty Falcon is just realizing it. He says, all right, so if the first attack doesn't work, I'm going to be able to make sure that I'm in control for the second pass from Sir Kraken. And that was wonderful. So now, looking at the touch here, Na'Vi, they need something. You see all three players hanging 3 against 1, just trying to clear this ball. Confidence not really there just yet, but they are trying to do something. Well, I guess it's just going to flop a little bit like a floundering salmon, but right now it is all attack coming in, and it's going to be the second one. If you heard of small and quiet money, this is the loud money we're talking about coming from BT.
This is loud money coming through. I think there's a massive missed opportunity here for loud money. Loud money could have the money boost. Basically, dollar bills comes out of the back of your car. That's something I would like to see loud money do in the future. Maybe he hasn't had the opportunity to unlock it just yet, but as you can see here, ball's going to go up high, will be defended ever so slightly. Skater Boy tries to go in for the finish, but Frosty Falcon will be able to knock it and keep it sort of pinched there for the time being as BDC eventually get the clear. Loud Money now knocks it towards the center. Kraken goes up high. Loud Money's up there as well. So is Frosty. This is what I was talking about before. You can commit 3 players to the play. There's enough time to get back and come into the defense, right? This is the that next iteration of the play. Frosty Falcon just breaking ankles left, right, and center there with that beautiful dribbling. That looked so good. Watch this. Like look at this. Look at this. Oh, on the side there. What? Well, I'm going to the left. No, I'm going to the right. Oh, no. I'm in your goal line. That's Frosty's impression. That's my impression of Frosty there. What do you think, Emperor?
Yeah, man, he just put up some like next level anime like Captain Tsubasa, man. He didn't care. He was just like left, right. I got you. He didn't even like start locking in like blue lock. He was just like, the angle is there, I'm taking it, and now it's 3-0. What are you gonna do? Na'Vi needs to seriously find something in order to get this one back onto their side.
As you can see, Frosty full boost there, brings it up high. He's going to continue to push that through. Will be a fantastic center for Kraken, but the defense from Moldy manages to get the save here. I mean, look, ultimately right now the scoreline is better than game 1, so Na'Vi are improving. Na'Vi are doing a pretty good job here. I do like the opportunity to push off the backboard here, but didn't have the gusto necessary to make it safe, but it will be cleared once again. Sleepy trying to get there. Skater trying to get there. Frosty, though, will clear it away.
Yeah, look, he's really trying to get this one through, but, you know, the control still maintains onto the blue side. BDC is just wrecking this one through. Look at it. He taps Sleepy to tap the ball. That is already the ultimate form of disrespect coming in. Frosty Falcon is saying, this is the scaling I'm ready to put through. Are you ready to receive it? Because here comes another.
Yeah, Frosty's saying that everyone on this pitch is my tool right now. If I want to use you to knock the ball in, I will do it. A little bit of blue lock coming through there, basically trying to be Rin Satoshi. Was it Rin or was the other one? No, yeah, it's Rin. Rin's
it's Rin.
Who's the first one, and then his brother. What's his brother's name? Sai. Yeah, brother's probably Sai. All right. So Frosty once again trying to push it through. 4-goal score lead here for BDC. Kraken going up high, continuing to pressure the attack here on the side of Na'Vi's field. Moldy trying to get some control. Skater holding back in the goal for the time being, understanding just how menacing this BDC side is.
Oh, that is rough. They are taking the punishment head on, and they're really trying. The one thing that the rest of Na'Vi needs to do is start flexing up exactly what their offense is trying to do. But as soon as they do that, Frosty Falcon, man, this guy cannot be stopped. He's already on a tear before, but now he's absolutely on fire. Look at the area. Look at the way he controls. And he's just like saying, Here we go.
It's a bit of a cheat code, let's be honest. Frosty just really understands what needs to be done. That little stop there to obviously get the ball to chip up into the air, then had the boost available to control the feather tapping to make sure that control's in place there. It takes a lot of time to get to this point. Frosty's really put a lot of work into this craft here. Not to say that there isn't more work to be done here. The likes and the RLCS would make Frosty look a little cute, right? Right now we're here saying like, he looks amazing. This is so good in terms of what can be done, but the skill ceiling of this game is astronomical. There is so much more work that can be done by all these players, including Frosty, to really improve and get to that next step here. Kraken is going to try to knock that one in, but it's just going to go a little bit over the top. He's going to rebound off the back of Frosty. Now in control, is going to look for a pass back towards Loud Money, who's going to get another hit there. Not quite the angle necessary. Sleepy now will get the clear. Moldy waiting on the side here as well. You know what? I'm picturing now why you were laughing so much when I mentioned the walks. Because
Oh yeah.
Because it was that scenario where you have like, I mean, like, what does a Moldy or Frosty walk look like, right?
Yeah.
It is a different thing, man.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about. I've been laughing my head off. And hey, look, it's 2-0. BDC is really showing that they're here to play. 4 goals to Frosty Falcon, who's just being on the tear to absolutely punish the rest of Na'Vi. Na'Vi, they've only had 1 shot in that whole second match. I mean, that is rather rough. Like if you want to be coming in to compete, you're gonna need to up that by a ton more. At least like 3 shots should be going in. But you can just see the absolute pressure that Na'Vi is being mounted against. Yes, this is Division 2 and Frosty Falcon is doing quite a ton. But I'm not sure what else Na'Vi can do to answer here. Like, is there going to be
I think we seem to have some player swaps coming through for the time being. Kraken is currently in place there. We're trying to get someone else here. I saw a name Galacton will possibly be in the case here, but we'll have to wait and see what ends up happening here. Loud Money has come back, just waiting to get everyone in nice and ready to go. Hopefully we can get everyone in at the right time and see what happens. Otherwise, I mean, if you mess up the actual getting of everyone in, things don't look that good, but looks like we're going to be jumping into the match now regardless, and perhaps BDC making things a little bit more interesting.
All right.
Yeah, it is a player swap here. It is a player swap.
Okay, here we go. Frosty Falcon is going to be subbed out here, and Galacton 77 ready to get his feet wet, ready to, get his wheels wet, and see what else can Na'Vi be burning through with their current commitment, because the last one, not so much. With only 1 shot coming in for the whole 5 minutes, this one probably looking to up that one by at least 3 to 4 more.
Yeah, I do like the swap here as well. You want to give everyone an opportunity to play. Of course, Galacton waiting in the wings there. It's lovely to have a sub in your back pocket here as well. You can see it has changed things up quite a fair bit as well, but the power of Kraken, the power of Loud Money now still showing quite through. But the thing is that, yeah, Frosty's fantastic, but we can't discount what Loud Money, what Kraken has been bringing to the field this time around here. We do manage to put another goal in the back to BDC up in the lead here in Game 3. And if they win this, it's match point. It will be BDC walking away with this round.
Yeah, here we go. Na'Vi seriously need to change something up. And they are fighting over each other for the ball as well. They're saying it's too slow. We want this faster. And now Sleep 20 pin looking to get this one cleared up. No! Everyone was just too fast for him. And right now the ball is still going to be contested heavily. But Sir Kraken Loud Money here in for the defense. They are going to try to clear. He's slowly running out of boost. Looking to get the final touches in. But that's going to be it. Until Moldy Sock and Skater Boy, they are going to just ram the current one back in. And that's going to be looking pretty good.
Yeah, they do manage to bring that one back, which is nice. And it was one of those scenarios where, yeah, you managed to get it out of danger, but the ball was well and truly still in the danger zone. And of course, the relentless attack from Na'Vi does let them get the goal here. One apiece for the time being as well. Ball going up high. It's going to be a tough one to save, but will be well done there by Skater Boy. Too much from Galacton, a little bit too much on the power there to push it in. You can see the attacks just coming in left, right, and center. Still from BDC as they're trying to make this one happen. Galacton will push it towards the center here. Skater Boy sees an opportunity ball. Not going the way they ideally want to, but it's not in the back of the net, so that's going to be all right for the time being. Loud Money tries to push it in, but the pinch or the 50 will send it off another direction. That is not where you want the ball to go. There's Skater and Kraken using one of the members of Na'Vi to get a deflection. Does manage to get themselves another goal on the board.
Gotta say, that looks really fantastic. You know, just going in, waiting on the side. That's inside coming in. Like, BDC understands where the ball is going to be played, and they understand the strategy. On the other side, Na'Vi is still trying to figure it out, and it might be too little too late. Final 3 minutes and 16 seconds trying to do something. They need 2 more goals to get this one through. They need to be able to contest and outlast the side from BDC, even with Frosty Falcon gone. Pressure has been elevated, but it doesn't really feel like things have changed too much. Look at that.
Galacton just sees it. All they needed was the right angle, the correct tap of the boost there, as you can see. It doesn't need to be a quick goal. A goal is a goal, right? It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, a win's a win.
Correct. Here we go. It's 3-1. Things are starting to close out, but there's still lots of time to be played. Na'Vi right now looking to try to find the balance here. Skater Boy desperately going 1-on-3. There's going to be the second challenge, but nevertheless, it's not enough just yet. The angle is going to be clear. The goal is now open. Looking for the bounce here. Loud Money slowly pacing. He's trying to intercept. It's not going to be given. Sir Kraken also misses that one. Galacton is going to be the one to be defending right now. Moldy Sock looking.
Yeah, just too much there. Too much pepper on the boost does mean the control was lost. Unable to get the touch necessary to push it towards the center. But time being, Molly will get a second opportunity. We'll push it in again. Too much pepper here as the ball does go clear or relatively clear. Now BDC on the counter attack. Kraken whips as well as Loud Money. Matchup feels Galacton. Never mind there. To be fair, they are looking pretty blue. It's kind of hard to tell from a distance. And my eyes, these eyes, they're old eyes, Emperor.
Hey, your eyes ain't old just yet. If you're saying yours is old, mine's ancient, alright?
Hey, we're both fathers, okay? We're both in the father's club, so.
Yep. It's like very little sleep, penalized, and not knowing what time it is or what's happening, but we are here, right?
Exactly. Speaking of which, Galacton sees opportunity. Loud Money also there to assist, but Moldy will be able to knock that one out of the danger zone. We'll push it up high here. Kraken now sees the opportunity to try and get through. A bit of a whiff, but it will be recovered by Galacton. Sleepy now pushing it towards the center, but we have a bit of contention here in the center field. We do manage to have the play here sort of locked towards a bit of an ebb and flow now. Things have slowed down, but you need things to speed up with your Na'Vi. There's only a minute and 10 seconds left on the clock, and that's exactly how they're going to speed things on through. Sleepy more like locked in and awake.
Wow, look at that. All the way from the back. There's just no one here to defend. And he would say, I'll take it. I'll definitely take that one. 1-1-1 left on the clock. Is still in a little bit of an opportunity for Na'Vi to mount a reverse here. If they can get control and get some good boosts, they just might be able to take control of this one. Like, because BDC, all 3 members are ready to go on full aggression here without answer. Never mind. That's just going to be Galactic just parking, waiting.
Yeah, they found themselves in a good position. As you can see here, they're doing a good job of stealing boost away as well. That's something that's very important. If you do manage to starve out your opponent, they're not going to have the ability to come back to the defense. As Moldy's not coming a bit late, I felt they had to go a bit further out to get some boost in the center of the field, and that opens up opportunities for BDC to attack, and that's because of that starvation play. If you're stealing away the boost of your opponent and making so much more difficult, you don't have that playmaking capability, you can keep on pressing the attack, and BDC managed to get themselves another goal in their back pockets.
Here we go. Loud Money! It's loud! Ching ching, baby! Ching ching!
Hitting the jackpot. Taking it straight to the bank. Nice little top there, or nice little touch there. We'll push it ever so slightly in, and it's such a hard one to defend as well, because it redirects that angle in a way that it makes it difficult for you to be in position. You have to pre-jump, and sometimes you can get those pre-jumps wrong.
Yeah, man, look, that's why he's called Loud Money. He's not quiet. He's all about making a statement for himself right now. And as Galactan, he's ready, just biding his time. The ball's going to be contested back into the blue corner. Not on point just yet, barely missing the shot without defenses. And here we go. So cracking a Loud Money. They are angling, ready to play, get this one through. CPP hasn't really gotten just yet, but 8 seconds left onto the clock. They're not going to get another touch. And it looks like the side of BDC, they are just going to keep on rolling, playing, and let the ball drop. And that is going to be it. GG.
Yeah, very, very strong commanding performance here from BDC. Of course, some fantastic stuff from the Frosty Falcon, but he's still not needed to get BDC to win. Galactan, of course, also putting on a fantastic show. But Navi, we can't really discredit you in any way. It was a tough opponent to go up against, and you went into that round valiantly. And I saw some amazing stuff as well. I could see the makings of that control that Frosty has. You just need to hone that skill a little bit more, and we can see some much more epic plays coming your way. I'm sure you guys can do it.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool coming from Navi. And they gave me my wish. I said, you got to up that shot, NT, and they did. And that's exactly what you need to do. Sometimes when you're against so much better players than yourselves, and you're just left feeling, well, what else do we do? And left helpless. They said, all right, let's try new things. Let's go on attack. Whatever happens, happens. And they managed to score quite well. So, kudos. That's what you can do.
And kudos indeed to Division 2. You gave us some fantastic games, but coming up next, we're going to have some Division 1 action, so things will be very exciting. Please do not go anywhere. Emperor and I will be right back. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Australian Esports High School League for Rocket League. This is a fantastic competition. We're here to bring you now Faith up against SPCC. Things are going to be interesting, though, because we are going to have the SPCC playing with a little bit of a handicap while they do wait for another player, but they're ready for the challenge. Emperor, how are you feeling about this one?
Well, yeah, I was looking forward to like a Division 1 completely high skilling, just straight up waiting for it. But yeah, right now I guess it's gonna be that first game where the advantage is gonna come in spades and it's gonna be paying dividends. But we shall see what the delivery system is gonna be like between Faith and SPCC. So bring me that glory.
Yeah, all about that glory there. I think the teams are ready and they should be jumping into the game very shortly. Very exciting stuff as we do jump into it. I think everyone's beginning to make their way in now. Here we go. We're going to jump into it now. It's definitely a difficult game to play when you're behind an extra player, right? Of course, SPCC going to be down for the time being as well. It's going to be Tyler, and I'm not sure how you say that name, but Opposite. It's going to be very tough to play, especially when you're up against this Division 1, right? Where mistakes get punished, and then not having that extra resource from other players is also punished as well. So we've got Stephanie, ADF, and Aerodynamic with a big advantage here. And SPCC, what they're going to try and do, of course, is try to maybe get this to a extended game if possible. Stephanie looking for a little bit of a flip reset available there as well, but it's going to go up in the air, and ADFBN is going to be able to finish that one off.
Yeah, that's really nice coming in. I like the back bumper play coming from Tyler, but yeah, it's just making it nice and easy because it's still in the air. The boost is going to be coming through. There it is. The tradition rings true. The first 30 seconds gave me that one goal, and now let's see what else we got. Obviously, they're saying playing defense is not going to be enough. Oh, wait a second. What?
Oh no, a bit of a misplay here as well. Now the 50-50 just going in the way of SPCC. That was not a misplay. That was just a very, very unfortunate ball for Faith, but a very fortunate one for SPCC as they pick themselves up what me and Fall would like to call a Jamie Tart. Oh my god, Jamie Tarts back to back. This time it's Faith though who gets it.
Oh.
Okay, that one's that's. See, this is the unfortunate. Okay, so this is okay. So because SPCC have 2 players, right? That means that you don't have all the positions on the field being filled up, and so Faith just had a better position or a player in a better position that wasn't being mirrored on the other side. So they were able to get to the ball first and get a really nice touch, and that's why they were able to get that Jamie Tart.
Yep. I mean, like, no matter how you slice it, there's just no way. 3 is better against 2. And even in this Division 1, it speaks true volume because, there is a skill. Oh my god. Just look at Stephanie coming in. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Coast to coast, ready to go, into the air. Then listen to those stars. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, and this is what makes things so difficult when you're that player down. Normally what you would have is someone a bit further up, but of course try and contest Stephanie mid-air, a bit further infield. And that means that it's a lot easier for Stephanie and Aerodynamic and ADF to have a little bit of extra room to play, and they are playing with that room to the best of their ability right now, right? This is their opportunity to get an advantage in this best of 5. There is an expectation that SPCC should hopefully have an extra member back in the next game, but in the meantime, Faith are going to run all away and get things done. As I'm saying that, SPCC are not out of options just yet. Nice simple play, passing back and forth between each other. That was a bit dangerous from Stephanie as well with the play there. ADF is going to be able to help out as well and put an extra goal in the back of the net. And this game is still not out of the reach of SPCC.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, there has been some really nice plays coming in, and now, I guess from all the stellar kind of playing coming in from Faith, they gotta also, just double check themselves. Oof.
Beautiful stuff there once again, but the defense holds true for SPCC.
Yeah, and here we go. It's not out of the woods just yet, but they are running out of boost, and now it's coming back in. Stephanie going for that aerial once again. Sees the angle, but there's going to be enough of time to go for the defense. Aerodynamic is going to quickly get this one back in. Stephanie for the contest. He's going to beat the bounce, ready it up, and it's not enough.
And you can just see now in Division 1 as well, the timing from the players are just a little bit sharper. They don't seem to be missing their hits as much. Everything's a little bit more confident in terms of the way those hits as well. There's a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for here? Conviction behind each strike for these players. Stephanie, though, in a very dangerous position there, managed to get someone through, but they still managed to defend for the time being. SPCC still hold the line here, trying to do their best impression of the Spartans with 300.
Oh, wow. What a bounce coming from Stephanie. I think it saw the angle as well. It just goes straight in, goes, yep, not going to get that touch. But here it is. It still works out really fantastic.
Stephanie
going straight
wanted
in.
that touch. That was the
Yes,
touch Stephanie wanted.
that was
right?
intentional.
Look,
Yep.
This is the thing now. We've gone from the realm of like, oh, they're not really getting the hits, the touch they want to. No, that was meant to happen, right? That was that was what they wanted. They wanted that initial small bounce to make it hard to defend. Looking here for a double touch off the backboard as well to sort of try and get a goal in behind that. But they're going to miss the mark. That's also, you know, from one side of the field to the other is always tough to make sure that you're going to be on point the whole way through. Again, up in the air for the backboard, but you can see Tyler is ready and waiting to receive, and this is just a different level of play.
I gotta say, this is pretty fantastic coming in. You know, we're seeing the Division 2 players play in, and now the control is crazy. You know, there's very finesse about it. They see the opportunity, they will definitely go for it. You won't see them bumping each other. You won't see them trying to like just pass the ball for no reason or just, you know, clear to a corner. And now, once again, here comes the attack. There's going to be the clear by Aerodynamic. Nails it.
Beautiful. That was a beautiful assist from Stephanie here. Look at this. He like push off the side here. Makes it very hard for SBCC to actually see, because normally in that position, the players have the ball cam on. They're not really looking at what's happening in the center of the field. Really good stuff there from Stephanie to understand where they needed to be with that hit there, and they push it back in the right spot.
Yep, here we go. Looking to get this one through. Stephanie, Aerodynamic, ready to contest with the control. It's going to be cleared away, but, you know, Atbir is, you know, he's just everywhere. He's fine. He's already got Atbir. I'm trying.
Yeah. It's a hard name to pronounce. I don't really know what the sound that we're supposed to get out of that one, Emperor.
Maybe that's just it. And there we go. There's the flipper. The spin's coming through. Stephanie's going to get another one through. Just look at that. Beautiful control. And it's just there. Offset is trying, but yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, not much in this scenario here as well. SPCC, of course, huge disadvantage here against Faith here, playing that man down meta. Tyler had no boost, managed to alleviate that concern. Stephanie, once again, trying to be fancy with the ball, using that freedom. The fact that there is a player there that's just not going to be able to contest, it's not on the pitch. It's going to be good. Stephanie, once again, bringing it up high, but Opposite sees it, manages to stop that one in its tracks, but the attack continues. All three members of Faith being relentless on the attack, grabbing as much boost as they physically can as well, trying to steal things away. Once again, Aerodynamic gets in, gets a demo, and also jumps across. Not the best scenario there, a little bit of a misplay. Not everyone on the same page there. And it does mean that they're going to have to recircle around once again.
Yeah, well, let's hope the third player coming in from SPCC is going to be able to join in time, because his first one...
Oh, speak of the devil!
Oh my god. Okay, there we go.
A little bit too late to the party to make a difference, but you managed to get there nonetheless. VT is here, but Faith, of course, have already dealt that first blood, taking away the first game.
Yep. Hey, look. He did say he's going to be here, so can he be the biggest difference maker here? That's the biggest thing now. An
extra player is a big difference, bro.
Yeah, but like, you know,
difference.
It's 6-2. If the next one doesn't have like a 4 like scoreline, I'll say he made the biggest difference. Okay, but still, right now, you know, that's what we're looking for. There's a 4 difference between the two teams. It needs to be like minus on that one. He needs to be able to like show why he's on this team, why he's late, and he needs to make it up. You know, at least 4 goals.
Well, we now have a full side here. Division 1 now at full strength. SBCC up against Faith. And Oh, if I had to say a difference of being made there, first 8 seconds gets a ball immediately over the line here, off the back of play here from Tyler. That was a pass coming across in VT to finish off here. Already I feel a difference has been made, Emperor.
There it is. That's why he's here. That's why, you know, what do they say? A hero arrives at the latest, right? So let's go. What else do you have, SPCC? Because Faith, they've already put on a great show of talent in the first one. Here we go. Looking for SPCC to rise up.
Yeah, and this is what I wanted to see. Rotations from all 3 players. Every ball's being contested here, right? There's going to be a challenge come across. And all of a sudden, these aerial plays that we saw Faith doing before aren't as potent as they used to be because they don't have the setup. They don't have the time to make it work. You can see Stephanie's opting to go down, trying to get some boost now. Needs to set up a bit better as well. BT, right? There's the difference immediately. Myths, okay? There's a whiff. BT came in for the challenge, wasn't able to make the play happen. But this is the difference as before. If BT was on point, Stephanie doesn't get to do this, right? That's the difference of having that extra player. Yeah, it doesn't play out. Yes, Stephanie manages to get the ball into place and manages to skip VT coming through. But all of a sudden, there's that extra pressure and perhaps you don't get the same freedom of play.
Here we go. They have to start shutting down Stephanie, who is just being on a tear onto the rampage. And look! Hey, yeah. That's not what you want to see when you've been watching the ball.
Emperor as well. Look here. Tyler comes in, does a little bump of VT, okay? So unfortunately, looking at the ball cam too much, not paying attention to where their teammate is, bumps them out of the way from the defense, and Faith now have themselves in a good position 2-1.
Well, so far, you know, he's already, you know, made a big difference right now to the SPCC side, but it's still the question remaining. How much more can he do? The side of SPCC should be playing at 100% strength, if not at 120, since the hero has now arrived. But right now, they still haven't really had too much of an answer just yet. This relentless, they should be thanking the lucky stars that there was a bare miss right there. At the same time, we have yet to see the offense being mounted by SPCC.
Yeah, definitely a misplay coming on through here from Faith there, but Stephanie makes up for it once again. And we can see, you know what? Stephanie still very potent, even with the extra player on the side here at VT. Again, yes, a difference has been made, Emperor. We can say that much, but Stephanie still definitely being a bit of a standout here in this series.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we need Vitrix ready to go. Like, there's got to be more right now. The rest of SPCC, they rely on a different strategy still. Feels like it's still a very remnant of the first game, and they haven't really, you know, felt themselves just yet. The boost not being collected, and, you know, they're playing on half limits. And now it's just Stephanie collecting. It's like here we go. Here's the Stephanie tax. Are you ready to receive?
Well, not going to be the case here. I'm going to make that one happen as they do come back into it as well. Ball going up nice and high in the scenario. See if we can make this one happen. Alcid takes it up high, able to get the boost. Nice controls, trying to push it towards the center here. VT in position to try and make something happen. We'll push it down into the center, but not enough gusto behind it. That's a good shot, though. That's on target. Stephanie finds another one. 4-1, the score lead here for Faith.
Oh, here we go. Things aren't looking very good right now on the SPCC side, but Faith, man, if you're here supporting Faith, be jumping, cheering, be going. Stephanie is the one that's, you know, really breaking this game apart. And now, SPCC looking for the revenge, looking for something. Right now, they are looking to contest the ball, but it's just this aerial plays from Stephanie that's remaining uncontested right now, and it's showing just how much pressure the SPCC is facing.
Yeah, you can see here that ground game seems to be sort of what SPC wants to play, but Faith taking every opportunity. That was a beautiful pinch as well off the sidewall to push it towards the direction here of SPC side, but will be easily handled by SPCC as they push it back. Stephanie again once again going for that wall play. We'll get the center, will be knocked through. Members are there, they don't get the angle, and we do have the continued relentless attack. Aerodynamics now looking to push it back into the center. We'll push it out there. Perhaps not the ideal scenario. We'll leave Stephanie, we'll push it in, but it will be cleared away.
Alright, here we go. There's a little bit of a struggle coming in. SPCC hasn't really flopped just yet. They are getting the contest. They're getting the ball back. It's just that they don't have enough people contesting for the ball steal. They are slowly starved out of this one. And Akban gets this one through.
You can see here, Stephanie pushes it in towards the center, recognizes the pass needs to be there. Aerodynamic and Adfin were ready for to receive there, but of course Adfin been a little bit closer is the one that's going to push that goal in. And 5-1 is going to be the scoreline here. Perhaps VT, perhaps not making the big difference we wanted to see, but of course VT's not warmed up. The full side of Faith is as well, and you can see that SBCC are playing more aggressive. They're taking bigger risks, and that's of course not paying off for them for the time being. They're just not executing as they should, and that's why you're seeing a different scoreline. That's a nice hit as well, but Stephanie should be able to take that one easily. Immediately pushes it into the center, up into the air, gets the flip reset, looking for a second one, but BT challenges and stops that play up in the sky.
Yep, sorry, oh, that's pretty good, but unfortunately not enough. Barely being cleared away on that off angle. Opposite is going to quickly wrestle the ball back, but Stephanie is already ready for the counter play. Tyler, though, is going to try to get a nice angle. Here we go! That's what we're talking about. SBCC finally it gets another one in.
Yeah, that's a beautiful assist from Tyler there. Nice control. Alton sees this opportunity, uses all the boost to get in position. It's a nice little finish there as well. Beautiful pass there. SBCC definitely locked in.
All right, here we go. Beatrix now got the boost, ready for the aerial, ready for the bounce, but there's going to be Stephanie. Stephanie's going to quickly get this angle back in, starting to run out of boost. Aerodynamic on the full boost, ready to fight for this one. And it's going to be, well, I guess it's going to be okay. Just barely bounces off because everyone else is missing. And now he does clear this one away. It's open field, ready for the full pass-ups. Here comes Stephanie. He's going to get the side tap, but it's not going to be on point. Beatrix here. 20 seconds, gets cleared away, and the pressure still mounts back in.
Yeah, just pushes it across there as well for the time being. We're getting close to the dying moments here now. I feel SBCC won't be able to bring this one back for the time being. It's going to have to be a reverse sweep if they're going to win the series. Faith looking very strong. All members here firing on all cylinders, so SBCC will have their work cut out for them if they have a hope of beating the series here. Now Faith 2-0, match point.
It's kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of rough right now on the side of SBCC. Yes, you know, they were able to improve their situation from the first game from 4-3, but the difference is still a little bit too high. Yeah, I don't know. At this second, like, what would you do if you were playing this match, Mendrix?
You sort of just need to match what's happening with the speed here, right? Faith is just that little bit quicker than SPCC at the moment, and that's allowing them to obviously get in the air, be there. You need to be ready to challenge those aerial plays, and that's allowing the setup. So very difficult, much easier said than done, but if anyone has the capability to do it, I believe SPCC are the ones to do it.
Yeah, here we go. That's what we're talking about. We love to see this kind of, games coming in where one is just completely off the railing, going really hardcore and speeding their way through, especially into the area when it comes to Stephanie coming from Faith. But then SPCC, they want to put that around. Oh my god. That control was ridiculous coming from Stephanie while boosting.
Very good control.
Yep.
Oh,
boom.
Nice turnaround from Aerodynamic as well to make a nice big hit here. So, yeah, VT just not getting the touch there. Tyler also whipping, opens up the goal, and you can see Aerodynamic does put that one away. So, not the best touch from VT. Obviously, again, it was tough to get the ideal touch in that scenario, but of course, need to make sure that you don't miss those balls. Otherwise, it will net goals in the opposite direction here. And Faith on track now to finish this series off here. Plenty of time still left on the clock, 4 minutes and 20 seconds, but that extra goal does put that pressure down a little bit harder here for SPCC. Nice little play as well. Will keep the attack on and Adfin. It jumps into the air and finishes there. Like you can see, it's just relentless attack from Faith. Makes things so difficult. Ultra did their best, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. He already cleared the first one. That was already looking rough. The second one coming in, no one saw that one coming. So, Faith really just showing that dominance in this divisional play. They really said, we're here to win, we're here to destroy, and you gotta be able to face with this onslaught coming through time and time. And once again, they're all really good at aerials. They're all really good at reading how the ball is coming through, so they're not overplaying their hand. Most of the time, you can see Faith just readjusting and waiting patiently to see where the angle is going to go, and waiting to collect their resources. But SPCC, like what do you do?
That's just very hard to defend against. That's no boost from DT. You kind of need to go up quickly, but the double touch off the backboard makes it so hard to defend against, right? Because obviously you're expecting the ball to go one way, but it immediately is redirected here, and Stephanie putting on a show.
That's yeah. I don't know. I feel for SPCC. They're really trying to get this one through. Like it's just rough. It's just really rough to try to get this one in. Like SPCC in the first game, I felt like they had some really nice touches here and there, just from 2 versus 3. But now as the game goes on, the state of the game, Faith has now warmed up completely. All 3 players very active, knows exactly when they're going to go taking their rotation, when their resources is ready to go, when they should retreat. They're just starting to gel really well as a team and showing their prowess. And SPCC is getting tougher and tougher.
Yeah, Aerodynamic was low on boost for a temporary moment in time there, which they keep the ball on the side of Faith for the time being, but managed to refill, managed to get back in the tank here as well, looking to re-attack. A lot of contention here now in the middle. That's what they're looking to do, and SPCC have slowed down, they've got better control here, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. If they can maintain this, look for that, that's not what you want to do. Tyler, fortunately, wasn't able to continue the air dribble. VT's ready, that's a nice strike. It's going in the center here, he's going to try and get around it, but didn't react quick enough to be higher in the air and push that in the right spot. Aerodynamic now looking to make something happen. The demo from Appavan to sort of help push that ball in isn't going to help for the time being, but it is definitely putting the pressure on SPCC.
There we go. Aerodynamic is going to go collect the Mighty Boost, just try to get a few things through, but yeah. SPCC was looking to have a fantastic attack right there, but I think they all ran out of resources and no one was in place to have any sort of speed to follow up. Now that they're going to try to get this play through, and VT, he's here, he does have it. There is going to be a little bit of a bounce coming in, but it's just nothing, no follow-up. All 3 players coming in from Faith, they're ready to play, they're ready to get through and contest, and now it's back onto the side. Stephanie and Atlan, they are ready. They just keep contesting. They pass a little bit, and now opposite, it does get that one away, and that's good. And wait a second, might just have been a little bit of a danger, but no, never mind.
Yeah, one of the things I've noticed with SPCC is their touches are just a little bit too soft, right? They lack the same conviction that Faith is bringing across, and it is making a world of difference here. That's why Faith's having such a much more commanding presence on the field, and obviously I've been in better positions just in the point. There was a point where VT, put the ball up in the air, but that wasn't the intention of VT. VT wanted to get it towards the center. You can see here, Aerodynamic now able to intercept that one. It's going to go up high for the time being as well. Olsen sees an opportunity. It's a decent strike, but it's a bit too high. And no follow-up here from SPC to bring it in now. Stephanie keeps it in the center, wants to try and push it on through here. Now a lot of congestion here for the ball in the midfield, but Aerodynamic will bring it in towards the corner of the SPCC side. You can see Faith now want to try and keep this ball here, of course, continue the attack. Stephanie not going to get the touch they wanted there. That's probably one of the few times that we're not going to see that. As you can see, in a very dangerous spot for Faith, as well as the ball goes towards the center, but unfortunately not going to hit the marker, and SPCC now are the ones on defense.
Yeah, 15 seconds left onto the clock. This game is pretty much lights out for the SPCC, but if you can get another goal, that would be amazing. Like, the improvement is there, but you can just see it. The speed is not there. They're not getting the same area of conviction, and that's pretty much it. It is going to be GG. A shutout coming in from Faith against SPCC. 3-0, and I gotta say, everyone has been an outstanding player coming in, but wow, the players from Faith, they really showed up.
Yeah, you can really see Faith definitely in strong form this game here. But of course, big kudos to SPCC for putting on a great show and going up against what seems to be the powerhouse of Faith for the time being. But again, we still have plenty of the rounds to go, plenty of opportunities for these teams to come back and perhaps take it in the finals, right? We have seen crazier things happen, but With that being said, Emperor, that's everything done for the day, pretty much. Is there anything that you want to say before we go to the sponsors?
I gotta say, I've been missing this Saturday action for a little bit too long. Apologies for that, but well, it's good. I'm actually liking it. Like, it is hot in Sydney. It's a scorcher absolutely on this weekend, and now it's becoming even more hotter because of the action. And I need to cool down somehow.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, big thank you to the teams for bringing all the heat, but of course, a big thank you to our sponsors.
Yes, the first one we have is AGON by AOC, the gaming monitor partner who provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. Indomie, the noodle partner made with high-quality flour and selected ingredients and spices. A plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or at indomie.com.au.
And of course, the AEL is in partnership with the Department of Health and Aged Care and is promoting You've Got No Game When You Vape campaign. Do you know the harms and risks of vaping? For more information, head to thehealth.gov.au/vaping. If you'd like to help quit, check out the My Quit Buddy app. It tracks your progress and helps you stay motivated. Or call Quitline 13 78 48 and talk to a professional counselor for free and confidential advice about quitting. Well, that's everything being said and done, Emperor. We still have more Rocket League action being brought to you by the Australian Esports League next week in the week 4. Until then, guys, we'll see you there and have a great weekend.